All right, hell yeah. So this is pretty sweet, you know what I mean? And it's pretty hard to the touch. I'm going to let it cure a little bit more. You know what I mean? Definitely you got air bubbles, but, um, essentially it's just kind of like a skin and hopefully it's waterproof. And you know what? I was thinking that it's not going to be 100% waterproof. So if I do take it to the river, it might actually saturate with water enough where I have to like drill holes in it to drain it to even like get it out of the river. Because I'll probably be pushing maybe 80 pounds, maybe after, I fully coat it and waterproof it. Hopefully it's less than that. But if it saturates with water, it definitely get pretty heavy. All right, hell yeah, we're just going to continue on, continuing on. And so definitely more glue on the underside. And so I'm going to glue, you know what I mean, like that patch right there, and then find a way to flip it over and then really saturate it, saturate the cardboard, and then lay it back down. You know what I mean? And then put more on top. All right, hell yeah. All right, hell yeah. So I got this saturated on one side, flipped it over, got it saturated on the other side, and we got this saturated. So this time we went hella, and we'll see how it does. All right, hell yeah. It's pretty sweet. We do have some air bubbles, though. You know what I mean? I don't know, how to manage those. So it just is what it is. Uh, I was told that when you do wet the cardboard, it kind of bubbles up. But you know what I mean? If we compare over here, this was a lot less glue, and I'm pretty satisfied with how this turned out. You know what I mean? So this was plenty of a shell, even just for one coat. That we went overboard on the glue, and you know what I mean. We can just kind of compare what's going to happen. And so we just got it down to the sides, and I'll do that same process of letting it cure and then hitting the sides as we go. I'll come back in an hour and try to maybe tack those in, but hell yeah. And it kind of is like reminiscent of like skins, using animal skins, and yeah, especially over here, since this hardened, it's almost kind of what it's like. And then once we put the latex paint on, that'll provide a waterproof barrier. So hell yeah. uh, I'm less disappointed now that I've got a couple days in on using this technique. Hell yeah.